Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's stick to the plan. Find the enemy commander and bring him down. The faster we get this done, the fewer the casualties for Celestia. The Satiros archers will provide defensive cover. We must slay the general to defend Celestia!
I'll crush you all!
It's the enemy! You won't get away!
Yes. Huh?
It's the enemy!
Come at me! Huh?
Looks like he's our mark. I don't give a damn about that title. Losing my men and leaving my country made me realize that. I figured out what really matters. My folly. You're the fools. Look at how Hugo has bent you to his whim. If your eyes are there for more than decoration, then take a look around. Think about it. Ask yourself if this is truly in the best interest of the world.
Here you go.
Take that! Go take to the skies!
Fire!
I can help too.
Ta! Take this!
Thunder!
Eat this! This'll leave a mark!
Retreat!
They're running away!
You know, I was thinking they'd put up more of a fight.
Goes to show how much they underestimated us. But it was a decisive victory nonetheless.
That was a stunning success. Is it safe to say you've made a complete recovery, Raj?
I don't even want to think about it, Lieutenant General. Our next move is hurting my head already.
Indeed. It all really comes down to what Cygnus does next.
Reporting!
Oh, so he's back.
That aside, their urgency concerns me. What's the matter?
Sir!
Annihilated? How?
Yes. All right. Let's hurry back.
Everything is going according to plan. We've provoked a response from Celestia.
Ah, earlier than expected.
Yes, but the situation called for a quick decision, did it not? They must have an excellent commander on their side. Would you happen to know who it might be?
It's certainly the former Lieutenant General Raoul, the slumbering lion, a formidable foe. And his executive officer is none other than the young lion of Alistel, ex-Major Roche. And rounding out the trio, you have former Lieutenant Stuck. They're all worthy opponents that Celestia is unworthy of having.
You compliment them, yet you have such confidence.
I've already foreseen their next move. It will be a desperate gambit of the powerless, as they struggle to survive, but that will only take them so far. I just need to show them how futile it is to cling to hope.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you've decided to use the power of flux.
Are the adjustments complete, Fennel?
Can't you tell from the expression on my face? It's excellent! A work of beauty, completed without flaw. There were some minor setbacks, but thanks to Heiss, they're under control. All that's left is to set a target. Easy enough.
I'm glad to hear it. I shall prepare the most opportune moment to introduce this power to the world.
Hey! Ah!
Huh?
Captain!
What is it?
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is bad. Morale is at an all-time low. Well, not that I blame them.
What could have happened to the Cygnus army?
I can't even begin to imagine.
Let's go see the Lieutenant General and the others. It's time to start working on a countermeasure.
Yeah, good idea.
Hello, Stock. Hello, Rosh. We're going to have a meeting to discuss our plans. We'd like you both to join. It might be a little disheartening, though. All right, let's go.
I'm surprised you had the nerve to show your faces here. How do you plan to take responsibility for this?
It won't do any good to flare up at us.
Then you presume we are the ones at fault for being taken in by your coaxing.
Elm, no fighting!
No, Lady Ott, this much must be said. It was a mistake, after all, to put our faith in humans. Patriarch Baranka, please allow me to voice my opinion. I say we exile these humans and close off the village like it was before.
You're dumb, Elm! How would that help us?
Whoa, whoa! Can everyone just calm down for a moment?
He's right. We're supposed to be figuring out how to deal with Alistel. Forcing us out of here isn't gonna help with that.
That is enough. Oh, goodness.
I must express my utmost apologies for what happened. I asked you to rely on Cygnus, but out of the blue, Cygnus has...
Not at all.
I never imagined Cygnus could be so utterly defeated. I'm actually quite worried about them, and I look into their situation at my first chance. Still, it's too early to give up. In fact, there is something I've been meaning to ask Gafka to do for quite some time now.
Gafka? You mean that beast-kind guy?
Do you know of a village called Forja, east of Cygnus? It's the home of the Gutrals. I'm thinking an alliance with them would be to our benefit. That's why I've pressured Gafka, a Gutral himself, to convince them of the same.
And where is he now?
He's at the spring in the back. But...
But the world's in danger. How can they keep holding a grudge at a time like this?
What are we supposed to do then?
I'm sorry I have no one in mind. But I wanted us to at least consider the possibility.
somewhere other than Forja.
Can you think of anyone, Lieutenant General Raoul?
If the enemy of my enemy is my friend, then we should consider joining forces with Granorg.
Granorg? But...
It is run by two ambitious men, Diaz and Selvan. They sold out their own queen to Alistel. They would make any deal that would turn the tables in their favor. Pride means nothing. If Alistel could be driven out, Granorg would be theirs again. It's a compelling proposal.
So we'd be using the same tactics as Hugo. Sounds like the bait would be pretty appealing. It wouldn't take much for them to bite.
With Cygnus out of the picture, we've more or less run out of options.
Yeah, you're right.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah. Granorg can't be happy under the yoke of Alistel. If I'm right about that, they would jump at our offer.
And considering the type of men Diaz and Selvan are, they will more than likely agree. This will save us time in the long run. Leave the rest to me.
reporting!
Calm down. What about Grenorg?
Hey, are you sure?
Yes.
Why would Grenorg attack their allies?
With Alastel posing less of a threat, they must have decided they no longer needed us. They used us to remove them, and now they'll throw us aside. My insight was lacking.
How atrocious. It just goes to show that our kind and humans can never reconcile. Gather everyone able to fight. Don't let the humans get anywhere near here.
Yes. Wait!
She's gone.
But wasn't the fighting supposed to end?
You've returned, Stock.
The enemy of an enemy becoming an ally is noble. But these were not people who cling to ideals.
Sylvan and Diaz betrayed even their own queen, Protea. You must choose people you can depend on as your allies.
If there was a way to gain the trust of Forge's people, perhaps the ending of this battle would be very different.
You can do this, Stock.
Just in case, do you want to record your actions up till now?
Hello, Stock. Hello, Rock.
We have to do our best to ally with Forgia.
I believe that would be best as well. But if Gafka won't act as the intermediary, our chances are very slim.
I'll try talking to him.
Please do.
Red One.
Gafka, why do you hesitate to represent us in Forgia?
So, you were informed.
Yeah.
There are various reasons. One of them being that I have been exiled from Forgia.
Exiled? I didn't know.
And the other is the rift between us and the humans.
A rift?
My banishment is a personal problem, so that is not as much of a concern. But the rift between our races, that is a formidable issue. The Gootrals severed ties with the humans many years ago. Do you know why? In the past, humans would use clever words to lure Gootrals into fighting for them. Those who were deceived all died on the battlefield. These were not isolated incidents either. It happened countless times. And so, the Gootrals came to detest humanity and cut themselves off.
So that's...
Some do not believe that all humans are to blame.
That is why you meet the odd Gutrul every now and again, like myself. But we are only a handful. Most Gutruls have no faith in humans anymore.
What can we do to make them hear what we have to say?
According to the clan's laws, it is forbidden to interact with humans without a beast mark.
What is this beast mark?
It is a ceremonial ritual tool used by the Gutruls. It is obtained by undergoing an ordeal within our ruins. The ruins are considered holy ground by our people. They would never allow humans to step foot in them.
Then it's a lose-lose situation. We can't talk without it, but we can't obtain it either. Is there no other way?
If the ordeal were issued by a high-ranking member of the clan, it would be possible, but that would be far too convenient, wouldn't it? I'm sorry to take up your time. I didn't expect to talk so much.
It looks like you found the key to convincing him.
Yeah, but the question is, how do I obtain this beast mark?
If it can't be obtained in this world, then there's only one other way. Although, from what I can tell, you're nowhere near where the beast mark is.
True. I haven't even made it to Forgia yet. That means solving this issue is going to take some time.
Don't worry. As long as you walk the path of the true history, I'm sure the opportunity will present itself. Please bear that in mind, and continue to press forward as you have been.
Well then, until we meet again.
Yeah!
The parts I need to strengthen Rasha's gauntlet are an impale core part, please bring the bank stock.
I chatted with the chief a moment ago. Sounds like there are some exotic goods here.
Makes sense. These must be the same goods Vanos and his troop travel around selling.
One article that caught my eye was called the Celis dress. For a moment, I thought about buying it for my secretary.
Raoul.
In hindsight, she and I only ever talked about work. I never even bothered to show her my appreciation. Not that there's any point in picking out gifts for the dead. It's not as if I can change the past.
I understand your regret, Lieutenant General. I'll do what I can to ease your pain.
It's too late for that. But I appreciate the sentiment. No wonder everyone admires you.
The parts I need to and impale, please, thanks. If you ever hear anything concrete about
The sentiment is mutual. Your kind has proven most helpful. What is it?
Yes.
Nonetheless.
Yes.
Hey. Huh.
Yes. What is it? Yeah.
Yeah, what brings you here?
Is your secretary around?
She's in a meeting. Why do you ask?
I acquired this dress during a mission. Perhaps you could give it to her as a present.
Why, that's a wonderful idea. But wasn't it expensive?
Actually, it was a gift. Either way, I have no use for it, so you may as well take it.
In that case, I gladly accept. I'll let her know the gift is from you when she gets back.
No. I think she'll be happier thinking it came from you.
I see. Very well. Thank you. But it doesn't feel right, simply taking it from you. Here, think of this as a finder's fee for bringing me such a lovely present. Now that I think about it, she and I are both too wrapped up in our work. The least I can do is show her some appreciation. Now that I think about it, the least
Who's there?
It's me.
Rosh!
Sorry to drop in like this. I know I'm getting in the way of your mission. But there's something I had to tell you.
What is it?
It's about Alastel.
What happened?
Hugo's Thaw Machine Corps invaded Celestia and killed countless beastkind. He was after Celestia's abundance of mana, a power source for his Thaw Machines, in other words. Fennel is overseeing the creation of more powerful armaments even now. You've been on a mission, so you might not realize it, but the nation's in shambles.
So, they'll invade anywhere if it means getting their hands on more mana. If things go on like this, there'll be no end to the war.
Yeah. Alastel's done for. That's why we defected.
You what?
When I say we, I mean Lieutenant General Raoul, Sonia, and the guys in my brigade. We all left Alastel together.
So, that's what's been going on.
We couldn't just sit on our hands and watch Alastel rot like that. So we decided to join forces with Celestia, per Lieutenant General Raoul's suggestion. We'll probably have to deal with Hugo soon. I'll need your help on this one, Stock.
Do you mean that you want us to join forces with your group?
Well, that's the way I would have wanted it. But Lieutenant General Raoul came up with a better plan. He's gonna leave the Granork side to you.
Which involves?
You're going with the princess to help her assume the throne.
Huh? Wait. Before we go on, how do you know the princess is with me?
Before we ditched Alastel, I beat some info out of one of the SI guys.
Well, that's certainly in character for you.
Isn't it? I also got other things, like the state of affairs in Granorg out of him. All these countries are corrupt to the core. That's why we're going to take back Alastel. While you and that princess take back Granorg.
I see. So, the time has come for that.
Whoa, slow down. For this operation to work, We'll need a lot of people on our side. We've enlisted Celestia, so your job will be to join forces with Cygnus.
Cygnus, huh? We're actually headed that way already.
Well, that simplifies things, doesn't it? Oh, and let the princess handle the diplomacy. It's not really your strong suit, if you catch me. Okay then, I'm headed back to Celestia. I'll leave Cygnus to you.
All right.
You know, I didn't think you'd be so understanding about this. I thought you might consider me an enemy after I told you I'd defected. Worst case scenario, I was bracing myself for a fight.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way I'd fight you.
Good point. Guess Lieutenant General Raoul made a wise choice sending me to persuade you. All right, I really have to go now. I'll hurry over to Granorg as soon as our end's taken care of.
I'm glad I didn't have to fight him this time. But I wasn't expecting this. In the other history, Rosh took a stand against Alistel. Apparently his change of heart carried over to this timeline as well.
How are you holding up, Stock? Was somebody here? I thought I heard voices.
No, just me. Is that why you came?
It's my turn to tend the fire, actually. I'll take over.
Right. Thanks, Marco. You've got it under control?
Yeah, I'm sure you're tired, Stock. Get some sleep, okay? Alright. Should be easy enough to keep a fire going. It's fine for now, and I've got a great view of the sky from here, too. Oh, the stars are beautiful tonight. What's all this fog? This isn't fog. It's gas. Can't keep eyes open. Not good. Stock.
You've returned, Stock. Your escape from Granorg must have been exhausting. I cannot find fault with you for what is happening now. But now that you are in such a predicament, perhaps you will reach a greater understanding. Let us now add a new chapter to the White Chronicle.
Just in case, do you want...